My beloved child. Archangel Michael says, there is a moment unfolding right now that will change the way you see your past, your present, and the quiet stirrings of your heart. Something hidden has been growing in silence, protected by divine timing, unseen yet powerful, and tonight that veil begins to lift. This message carries suspense because the truth was never meant to arrive loudly, it was meant to arrive deeply. There has been a presence around you that watched from a distance, learning your energy, understanding your silences, and feeling your strength long before words were ever exchanged. My beloved child. This soul never rushed toward you, never crossed boundaries, never disrupted your path, yet their heart chose you without conditions. Love like this does not announce itself early, it waits until your spirit is ready. You may have felt unexplained emotional shifts, sudden warmth during quiet moments, or a strange sense of familiarity without reason. Those feelings were not imagination, they were reflections of someone thinking of you repeatedly with pure intention. My beloved child. Your energy has been gently touched by affection that asked for nothing in return. This love has been patient through your healing, respectful of your growth, and aware of the storms you have survived. They saw you rebuild yourself piece by piece, and their admiration deepened instead of fading. Such love does not come from attraction alone, it comes from recognition. Sparkles type Amen 333 to receive this blessing. Sparkles. The name of this person begins with a letter you have seen often lately, not randomly, but repeatedly through signs and patterns. It is a letter connected to stability, loyalty, and emotional depth, not chaos or confusion. Every time this letter appeared, your intuition noticed before your mind did. This person carries feelings quietly, not because they are unsure, but because they value sincerity over performance. They did not want to approach you until they could offer consistency, not temporary attention. Their love is grounded, not dramatic, steady rather than overwhelming. They admire how you carry yourself when no one is watching, how you remain kind even after disappointment. My beloved child. Your resilience softened them, and your honesty made them feel safe in a world where trust is rare. They fell in love with who you are when you think no one sees. Archangel Michael says this connection was protected because premature exposure would have damaged its purity. Timing was adjusted so wounds could close and clarity could grow on both sides. Nothing was delayed to punish you, it was delayed to preserve you. Sparkles type Amen 444 to align with this timing. Sparkles. This person has rehearsed conversations with you in their mind, choosing words carefully even before speaking them aloud. They fear not rejection, but misinterpretation, because your peace matters more than their urgency. Such restraint is a sign of emotional maturity. They have chosen you repeatedly in moments where choosing you brought no reward or recognition. My beloved child. Their love did not depend on your availability or attention, it existed independently. That is why it endured. There were moments when they almost stepped forward, then paused because they sensed you needed space. They respected your healing even when it meant their silence. That silence was not absence, it was protection. You may soon notice subtle gestures, increased presence, or a shift in communication that feels warmer and intentional. These are not coincidences, they are preparations. Love is approaching gently, not forcefully. Sparkles type Amen 555 to open your heart. Sparkles. This love does not come to replace your past, it comes to honor what you survived. They are not intimidated by your strength, they are inspired by it. They see partnership, not possession. My beloved child. Their feelings are sincere, steady, and rooted in emotional respect. They do not seek to control your path, only to walk beside you when invited. This is the kind of love that grows rather than consumes. The universe aligned events so you would recognize value over illusion. That is why this love feels calm instead of chaotic. Peace is the confirmation. Archangel Michael says trust what feels stable, not what feels intense for a moment. Your heart has learned enough to recognize the difference now. You are wiser than before. Sparkles type Amen 777 to confirm divine alignment. Sparkles. This person's name beginning is not meant to be guessed obsessively, it will reveal itself naturally. When you hear it, something within you will settle instead of rush. That calm will be your sign. They are preparing themselves emotionally, financially, and spiritually to show up with integrity. They want to meet you as an equal, not as someone seeking completion. My beloved child. This intention is rare and precious. Your journey has made you magnetic to authentic love. You no longer attract confusion because you no longer entertain it. This love found you because you changed. The connection ahead is built on communication, patience, and shared values. There will be laughter that heals and silence that feels safe. That is the foundation being laid now. Sparkles type Amen 888 to receive emotional clarity. Sparkles. Remember, this message is not about chasing or waiting anxiously. It is about recognizing alignment when it arrives. Love that is meant for you will not make you doubt your worth. There is nothing you need to prove or fix to receive this love. My beloved child. You are already enough as you are. That realization is what unlocked this connection. This is not a fantasy, it is a gentle unfolding. Pay attention to peace, consistency, and respect. Those are the signals. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Sparkles type Amen 999 to seal this message. Sparkles. This message ends, but the story is just beginning. What was hidden is moving closer, guided by divine timing. Remain open, grounded, and trusting. The energy continues to unfold quietly, and the silence around this connection is not emptiness, it is anticipation. What is coming toward you has been moving slowly on purpose, gathering strength instead of rushing forward. My beloved child. This is the kind of arrival that changes everything without making noise. You have already outgrown the version of love that demanded proof through pain. Your heart no longer resonates with inconsistency, and that is why this connection feels different even before it arrives. It matches the calm you fought hard to build. This person has noticed your growth from afar and respects the boundaries you set without ever announcing them. My beloved child. They understand that love must be offered gently to someone who has survived emotional weight. Their feelings matured while waiting. There is a deep admiration for how you carry yourself with dignity even when misunderstood. They see your discipline, your emotional intelligence, and your ability to stand alone without bitterness. That strength awakened devotion in them. Sparkles type Amen 111 to receive protection. Sparkles. My beloved child. They are not drawn to the surface of your life, they are drawn to the depth beneath it. They notice the pauses between your words and the meaning behind your actions. This awareness is rare and intentional. My beloved child. This person does not desire to change you, only to understand you. They want to grow alongside you, not ahead of you or behind you. Equality is their love language. There were moments when they almost walked away, believing you deserved someone more available. Yet something within them always guided them back to patience. That patience was fueled by sincerity, not attachment. Your intuition may already recognize their energy even if your mind has not named it yet. You may feel comfort when thinking about them without knowing why. That is your spirit acknowledging familiarity. Sparkles type Amen 222 to open divine doors. Sparkles. My beloved child. This love carries no urgency, only readiness. They are prepared to show consistency through actions, not promises. Trust will be built naturally, brick by brick. They admire your honesty even when it costs you comfort. Truth spoken through your silence impressed them deeply. They value authenticity above all else. You may soon experience moments where paths cross unexpectedly but meaningfully. These meetings will feel unforced and aligned. Timing will feel effortless. This person does not compete with your independence, they support it. They want to be a safe place, not a cage. Freedom and love will coexist. Sparkles type Amen 333 to align with love. Sparkles. Your past prepared you to recognize this difference clearly. You no longer confuse intensity with connection. Peace has become your compass. They are emotionally aware enough to hold space for your feelings without trying to fix you. Listening is one of their strongest qualities. They understand that presence is powerful. This connection will unfold through communication that feels honest and grounding. No guessing games, no emotional tests. Clarity will replace confusion. Their loyalty is quiet but unwavering. They choose commitment through consistency. That reliability is rare. Sparkles type Amen 444 to welcome stability. Sparkles. The universe has already removed distractions that once blocked this path. What remains now is alignment. Nothing forced, nothing rushed. You will notice that this love does not drain you. Instead, it restores energy and confidence. That is how you will know. This person respects your past without being intimidated by it. They honor what shaped you. They see your story as strength. You are not late to love. You arrived exactly when you were meant to. So did they. Sparkles type Amen 555 to receive divine timing. Sparkles. As this part of the message closes, remember that love approaching you is rooted in patience and truth. Remain open without lowering your standards. What is meant for you is moving steadily, not slipping away. The next chapter will reveal more through lived experience than words. Trust the calm, trust the signs. Your heart knows. The connection continues to deepen beneath the surface, even when nothing seems to be happening outwardly. What feels quiet is actually alignment taking shape in unseen ways. Stillness is working in your favor. This person has been refining themselves emotionally, releasing fears that once held them back. They wanted to approach you whole, not fragmented by unresolved weight. That inner work was done with you in mind. They imagine a future where communication is calm and mutual respect is constant. They see shared moments built on trust rather than uncertainty. This vision has anchored their feelings firmly. You may notice your own heart becoming less guarded without effort. Walls are lowering naturally because your spirit senses safety. That shift is not accidental. Sparkles type Amen 12:12 to strengthen this bond. Sparkles. They admire how you protect your peace and choose growth over reaction. Your emotional maturity made a lasting impression. It showed them what love should feel like. This person does not fear commitment because they understand responsibility. They know love is sustained by daily intention. That understanding sets them apart. There is a gentleness in how they think about you, never possessive, never demanding. They wish to add value to your life, not disrupt it. That intention is pure. You are entering a phase where mutual effort replaces one-sided emotional labor. Balance will become the norm. Relief will replace exhaustion. Sparkles type Amen 14:14 to receive emotional balance. Sparkles. Archangel Michael says this connection is divinely protected from confusion and misalignment. Only what resonates with truth is allowed to move forward now. Anything false will fall away effortlessly. This person respects your individuality and celebrates your independence. They do not feel threatened by your strength. They feel honored to witness it. There will be moments of shared silence that feel comforting instead of awkward. Peace will speak louder than words. That is the language of this bond. Your presence brings them calm in a world that often feels heavy. You became their safe thought during difficult days. That is how deeply you are valued. Sparkles type Amen 17:17 to activate protection. Sparkles. This love does not rush to define itself, it allows itself to grow. Patience will deepen trust naturally. Nothing forced will survive here. They are learning to express feelings with clarity instead of hesitation. Confidence is replacing doubt. Courage is growing steadily. Your intuition will continue to guide you accurately. You will sense when actions align with words. That discernment will protect your heart. The connection ahead carries emotional honesty and shared accountability. Both of you will show up fully. That balance is rare. Sparkles type Amen 18:18 to welcome commitment. Sparkles. As this part of the message settles, remember that what is meant for you brings peace, not pressure. Love approaching you is steady, respectful, and sincere. Remain open, grounded, and trusting as the unfolding continues. The next part will move closer to revelation through experience. What has been felt will soon be seen. Divine timing remains perfect. The unfolding now moves from preparation into quiet manifestation. What was once only sensed emotionally is beginning to shape itself in the physical world. You are closer than you realize. This person has reached a point where silence no longer feels right to them. Their heart is urging them to step forward with sincerity and grounded intention. Courage is rising naturally. You may notice subtle changes around you, repeated signs, familiar energies returning in unexpected ways. These are not distractions, they are confirmations. Alignment is tightening. Your spirit feels steadier because it recognizes what is approaching. There is less anxiety and more calm expectation. That calm is your inner confirmation. Sparkles type Amen 2020 to receive clarity. Sparkles. This connection is not built on illusion or fantasy. It is rooted in emotional responsibility and mutual respect. That foundation will hold. They are becoming more expressive, not through grand gestures, but through consistency. Presence will speak louder than declarations. You will feel seen without being overwhelmed. Your boundaries will be honored without explanation. They understand that love flourishes where respect exists. That understanding creates safety. The energy between you will feel balanced, never one-sided. Effort will flow both ways naturally. That reciprocity is essential. Sparkles type Amen 2121 to welcome balance. Sparkles. You are stepping into a chapter where emotional stability becomes your new normal. Drama no longer finds a place in your space. Peace becomes familiar. This person sees your future clearly and wants to be part of it without controlling it. They support your vision while nurturing their own. Growth will be shared. There is admiration for your discipline and the way you choose self-respect over temporary comfort. That strength inspired them to rise higher themselves. Love motivated growth. You will notice that communication feels easier and more honest. There is no need to perform or explain yourself. Understanding flows naturally. Sparkles type Amen 2222 to open communication. Sparkles. The universe is now removing final delays that once served a purpose. What remains is readiness on both sides. Movement will feel natural. This love does not come to fill emptiness, it comes to complement fullness. Both of you bring wholeness into the connection. That creates harmony. Your past no longer defines your expectations. Wisdom now guides your choices. That wisdom protects your heart. The bond ahead will be built on trust that grows steadily over time. Consistency will replace uncertainty. Stability will replace doubt. Sparkles type Amen 2323 to seal trust. Sparkles. As this part of the message settles, allow yourself to remain present and grounded. What is approaching does not require chasing or force. It will arrive with clarity and calm. You are not waiting, you are aligning. Everything is unfolding in the right order. Peace continues to lead the way. The final phase arrives with quiet certainty rather than dramatic change. What has been aligning within now begins to reflect outwardly in small but meaningful ways. You will recognize progress not by intensity, but by ease. This person's actions will become clearer and more intentional. They will show up consistently without needing to announce themselves. Reliability will speak on their behalf. You may feel a deeper sense of emotional safety settling into your daily life. Your heart will no longer brace for disappointment. That relief is earned. This connection does not ask you to abandon yourself. It honors who you have become. That respect is the foundation. Sparkles type Amen 3030 to ground this blessing sparkles. There will be moments of shared understanding that need no explanation. Comfort will replace uncertainty naturally. Trust will grow without force. This person values emotional transparency and steady communication. They believe clarity strengthens connection. That belief will guide their actions. You will notice that your intuition remains calm around them. No alarms, no confusion. Peace confirms alignment. This love supports your independence rather than challenging it. Space and closeness will exist in harmony. Balance will feel natural. Sparkles type Amen 3131 to receive harmony sparkles. The journey ahead is not about perfection, but about mutual effort. Both of you will choose growth consciously. Accountability will be shared. Your past lessons will now serve as wisdom, not wounds. You will navigate emotions with confidence. That maturity protects the bond. This person understands that love deepens through patience. They are willing to invest time and presence. That commitment is steady. You will feel valued for who you are, not what you provide. Appreciation will be consistent. Security will replace doubt. Sparkles type Amen 3232 to strengthen commitment sparkles. As this message completes, remain present and open. What is meant for you arrives without struggle. Calm remains your guide. You are not missing anything meant for you. Everything is unfolding in order. Trust the process. This chapter opens gently, not abruptly. Allow it to grow at its own pace. Peace continues to lead. Sparkles type Amen 3333 to seal divine alignment sparkles. The continuation carries a deeper calm, the kind that settles into your spirit without announcement. What is aligning now feels steady, grounded, and unmistakably real. Nothing needs to be rushed because everything is finally in place. My beloved child. This person is learning how to express care through consistency rather than intensity. They understand that love is proven in repetition, not promises. Their actions will remain dependable. You may notice your days feeling lighter without any obvious reason. That lightness comes from emotional certainty approaching you. Your soul recognizes safety before your mind does. The energy between you is no longer distant, it is gently drawing closer. Comfort replaces anticipation. Familiarity begins to grow. Sparkles type Amen 3434 to anchor this peace sparkles. They respect your pace and never pressure your healing. Your comfort matters more to them than speed. That patience is intentional. You will feel supported without being controlled. Encouraged without being pushed. Seen without being exposed. This love does not arrive to distract you from your purpose. It aligns with it. That harmony will feel natural. Your strength will be met with admiration, not competition. Your independence will be honored, not challenged. Mutual respect becomes the norm. Sparkles type Amen 3535 to welcome mutual respect sparkles. The connection ahead is built on emotional safety and shared values. Trust grows through clarity and honest presence. Nothing hidden survives here. This person listens deeply and responds thoughtfully. They value understanding over reaction. Communication becomes grounding. You will feel secure expressing your emotions without fear of dismissal. Your voice will matter consistently. That validation is healing. The universe is clearing lingering doubts from your path. Certainty replaces confusion. Alignment strengthens. Sparkles type Amen 3636 to release doubt. Sparkles. You are entering a phase where love feels supportive rather than consuming. Balance becomes effortless. Peace remains steady. This connection allows you to remain fully yourself. Nothing about you needs to be minimized. Everything about you is welcomed. Their presence adds calm to your life, not chaos. That calm becomes familiar. It becomes home. As this continuation settles, remain grounded in trust. What is meant for you unfolds naturally. Peace continues to lead. Sparkles type Amen 3737 to seal this continuation. Sparkles.